My dad had all the charisma because just the women that he landed, there's just no way his looks would have pulled them. Specifically, my mom. My mom was stunning.
That is so funny.
And she, yeah.
What if he was just funny?
Yeah, I guess he had a sense of humor. Yeah.
Fuck. Just shitting on that dude. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
What?
That you saying like ugly ass nigga?
Yeah, like yeah. So what do you want me to say? Like I'm not gonna lie.
Life is good, God is great. Appreciate y'all checking back with your boy J Matt. I got inspired today. I was listening to latest drop on the Patreon, and while I was listening to it, what I was inspired by in this episode was the fact that they got to talking about the Faceless YouTube channels and how everything is changing with YouTube. Not only that, and there's no need for me to rehash that conversation. I feel like that's much needed. I do feel like it's an unfair advantage, especially with AI right now, making faceless YouTube channels and just AI scripts using ChatGPT, and you can change your voice in the AI. It's just way too many advantages that takes away from content creators like myself, other small creators who put a lot of effort and time into their product. So without going any further into the faceless channels and the YouTube rules, I want to switch to the fact that Emani, he dropped that he was coming out with a YouTube channel. I don't know if he said that before, but this is my first time hearing him say that he wanted to get his own YouTube channel. And my question for y'all is, and what I'm curious to find out is, what type of content is Emani going to do? What is he going to do? I don't think Emani should get out here and try to do interviews. Like we have enough of that. I don't think we need another person from the JBP interviewing people. He's already, making his rounds, getting interviewed. Emani strikes me as the type of person who would probably do really well with like vlogging. I feel like he would do really well with lifestyle content because the narratives up there are so ingrained in like the viewership, and like they're not going away at this point. They even, like Joe even hit him with a flagrant joke today, talk about if he was in prison, how the nigga would be moaning and singing. Like, come on. So what better way to escape those narratives than to do a vlog style channel? Do some like challenges, show people what you actually do from a day-to-day standpoint, because people do want to see that you're able to fight these like narratives. People want to see that you're not broke. People want to see that you actually the man when you go outside. You know what I'm saying? People want to see that. So I think that would be actually a real good look for Emani. I could also see him doing some content where it's like some taxi cab confession shit. He did talk about how he used to drive Uber. Get out there, drive Uber for a week and record the content. See if anybody recognize you from the JBP. Like, I could just see him doing something fun. What y'all think? That's just my thought on Emani. But then the conversation progressed into something that I found really interesting. The topic that progressed and got more interesting was when they would start talking about people's looks. And I don't want to get too vain and like shallow, but let's talk about it for a second. I do believe that, you know what I'm saying, from day one, I'm like, I want to show my face on YouTube. I always felt like Martin when he was on the radio show and he got his opportunity to get his own talk show. And he said, my face belongs on the tizzle.
This face belongs on the tizzle.
That's exactly how your boy feel. I feel like I'm pretty easy on the eye and I don't have nothing to hide. Like, I'm not ashamed of shit. So I feel like it's easier for me to get out here, put my face out there, get real comfortable, because there's other types of content that I also want to make. But it had me thinking, especially when Mel was talking about how ugly her dad is. Oh yeah, and real quick, Mel, you had to see that setup coming. You had to see that. I was like waiting on them to like get you. They was trying to dogpile. You set them up too easy with the fact that your dad is Caribbean, your mom's a white lady. You said your dad is not a looker. It was puzzling to you how your dad was able to bag your mom. You said your mom was stunning. Your mom's white, dad's black. The setup was there. They was ready to get you on some racist shit. So when she said her daddy was ugly, it just made me think about there's a new wave of YouTube that's becoming popular right now where the people that are not necessarily lookers are getting hella views and their channels is growing because there is a section for everybody on YouTube. Just like there's a perfect match for everybody that's created. No matter how ugly you is, no matter what you got going on with yourself, there's somebody that like it. And that made me think about YouTube. And I want to show y'all. So I'm gonna take this back to the office. And I want to show y'all some examples of what I mean. I'm gonna call this area YouTube the come as you are area YouTube, where you show up, you show your authentic self. You are not trying to like get yourself camera ready. You damn near rolling out the bed, cutting on the camera. You're not doing any prep work to get on screen. You showing up how you are, unapologetic. It is what it is. This is my real life. This is how I really look. And those channels, some of them are very popular. Let's take a look. I gotta show her, man. She be popping up looking like too authentic. Now, I'm not trying to single her out, but I thought this is what I thought about when they was talking about the faceless channels and going into looks and how some people do faceless channels because they don't feel like they're really camera friendly. Like they think that, they just, and I just thought about, I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus, but this is an example of somebody who grinds on YouTube no matter what, and they are themselves no matter what. This lady got, she got bad skin or whatever. I'm pretty sure she probably been dealing with this her whole life. I'm not trying to single nobody out, but again, anybody can do this. So it's like when people see people willing to get on screen and show their flaws and still keep pushing, like there's motivation in that. That's the only reason I'm showing this. Look at this nigga. See, this is what we're talking about. This is live. He just blessed me with this live. Shout out to him and his girl, his wife, whatever. They just on camera, man. Like overall, I'm gonna tell you, Patreon, the vibes on Patreon when it's not a guest is very different. Like I struggle to find a place in this show where I was into it. Like it took almost an hour before they got into a subject that caught my attention. So I'm just noticing, man, the Patreon episodes without a guest, it's like they still look like they're not prepared with like interesting topics. It seems like they just up there kicking it. And I don't know, man. I don't really like how that look, man, to be honest with you. Like save some good topics for Patreon. Because it seems like sometimes y'all just happen to stumble into some shit that somebody makes a good conversation about or makes a point that's worth elaborating on. And I think it shouldn't be like that. It should be a little bit more planned and scripted, just like the main pod. But this pod, it still inspired me. I still have some thoughts. And hopefully nobody take offense to these thoughts, man. It just hit me. I'm interested to see Emani with his own channel, what he does. And I'm interested to see how y'all take this feedback on how Melyssa Ford feel about her daddy, man. That nigga must have been an ugly motherfucker, man, because even his daughter couldn't give no damn, she couldn't say nothing nice about this nigga. So it is what it is, man. But like the video, subscribe to the channel if you ain't done so already, if you're rocking with your boy J Matt. Again, man, I'm outside with it, man. I love doing this. Y'all inspire me. Hopefully I inspire y'all as well. Shout out to the homie Elevation, man. Yeah, I'm watching you, my guy. For sure, for sure. Till next time, man. It's the J Matt Show.
Straight over. Smokehouse beats.